Alright everybody, this is Lee Phillips' Journey of Truth. I am just getting back from lunch and I am so sorry, but they have almost just about got this big tree completely cut down. I am so sorry that I missed that, but I was so hungry. So here it is, Tuesday. This will be my 4th video on the tree removal. Here at Bobby Boss Drive in Covington Street. I had no idea they were going to take lunch and be this quick on getting this thing down. So folks, there's the remnants. That's the trunk. They've already chopped off all the limbs. I'm gonna get my camera stand set up right here. Bear with me just a second. These guys are getting this all cleaned up. So let me get this set up. My stand ain't quite sitting right. Alright, I might have it now. Check out the weird shadow from the tree trunk. It looks like a ladle or something. Alright, y'all enjoy that for just a second. Take a look at the crew getting the ground cleaned up so they can get the trunk down. And I'm going to step back for just a second. But I get distilled water. So folks, they're cleaning this ground up a little bit right here. They're getting ready to fall this main trunk of the tree. And the tree company's gonna cut us a couple of slabs, at least one. We're gonna ask them for two. And that way we can do some ring investigation and have one maybe for the city hall on display, or the historical society, and one for our home, which is a historical landmark, and we can preserve it, showing the age of some of the oldest trees here in Loganville that are being destroyed. We could take these two logs right here and cut them in 2-inch sections and finish them and
ones with
seal
the holes
them.
in them?
Yeah, because they look like hearts.
They do.
Yeah. That to me is one of the coolest things about, you never know what you're going to get with a tree until you cut it down. And
but now the loggers will come pick all that up.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they're going to cut it up to be used for firewood. Hopefully it's not going to just go to a landfill and be buried. Hopefully somebody will use that, because I stated in the video, people like pecan wood for barbecuing.
Grilling,
barbecuing and grilling. The sweetness flavor that you get from using pecan wood is so good. A lot of people like the hickory, and hickory does leave a good smoky flavor on meats and all, but you can have just as good a flavor from pecan wood. It's a wonder the house didn't fall down with the limb hitting it.
Well, that's because that house was built in 1905 and they built quality back then.
I am going to be interested to see what the actual wood looks like. I doubt that house has the big beams underneath it. It probably has the 2x2 joist, but probably not the big 8-inch or 10-inch beams underneath it.
No, but
the
walls are all the rough sawn, so they're actually the big
legit 4x4s are 4x4s, and see, now they cut them 4x4 and 2x4, but
by the time they mill them down, but
more important than that, by the time they're kiln dried, because kiln dried shrinks them up, and that's what makes the wood stronger. That's why fence posts, cowboys used to always burn the end of their fence posts, so when they put them in the ground they wouldn't rot, because the charcoal part of them keep them from rotting.
The trees that they make lumber out of now, they grow them so fast.
Yeah.
They're not. Go to Home Depot and try to find a straight 2x4. You can't. They're all twisted and warped.
Or find one that doesn't have knots so bad that it snaps when you put a little pressure on it sideways.
Saving some of these for the family. This is the family's home place. And her husband turns bowls. And they're saving some wood so they can make some bowls for all the grandchildren.
Well, see, they ought to set those 2 logs out for them also. I'm glad it's warmed up out here in the sunlight. It's probably still cool in the shade.
You look like Grizzly Adams. I'm over here in shorts and a t-shirt.
My condition makes me very susceptible to the cold. It's I'm not supposed to be out in cold temperatures like what I've been getting out in here lately. I've been doing it against doctor's orders. But what are you gonna do? If you're gonna preserve history, you gotta get out there and preserve history. We're all gonna die one day, so while I'm waiting to die, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, make a difference.
That's right. I don't know why they didn't do that with all the shavings in the first place, just blow them out on the ground. Unless that they had those maybe sold to a mulching company or something.
How many loads of shipping have they already taken?
That's the second truck. They did the first truck this morning, and after they came back from that break, they swapped the trucks out. And then they did these trees right here and stuff, brush that was here. And then they took that break and then they went right over to that tree.
See, that's going to be another big one. See that big one right back there? That one's got to come down. That's probably the next biggest one, I think.
And I'm going to tell you, those oaks are more dangerous than these pecans because they have more rotten limbs up in them, what they call the widowmaker. You can see that whole limb coming out right there. That whole entire limb is dead. It's just waiting to fall. I'm gonna run this video for as long as I can. For some reason, I was getting like 2-hour videos when I was doing the video in downtown on the concerts. I could get 2 hours on a video, but for some reason here lately, my phone's been cutting me off at about an hour. I don't know why. I don't know if I've done something on something that I don't know what I'm doing. That's very likely and probably what happened, but it's been cutting me off in an hour, so I don't know if I'd have much battery life left in that anyway on this phone. I was trying to get some charge on it when I went to lunch and finishing up my downloading.
Then you got another phone to catch them cut this tree down?
I've got my other phone that I use for video and my newest phone downloading my last video right now, but I've got my regular phone, but it doesn't do as good on videoing because it only has the 2-camera lens and it doesn't do as good. But I think I got enough on this one to get this tree being felled, but I probably won't be able to get anything else today, and I'll hate that, but I think these were the most important ones that
after this, he said when they get this out, they're going to start taking the house down. So I don't know if that's going to be today or tomorrow.
Oh, before they take the rest of the other ones down? They're going to go ahead and get the house out.
He said as soon as they get this out of his way, he's starting on the house.
That makes sense because they need the room to bring that big one back this way. And they can lay these down coming back this way.
Yeah, but he said he wasn't going to start the house till they got this one down. They're standing over ready with their chainsaws. They get ready to get started.
When they hook that line up to that bobcat right there,
yeah, it's go time.
That's gonna be go time. Goodness, it was already cracked, now it's got an extra
It
one.
does. Your thing don't want you to be outside. My condition, I can't hold it.
That I have that problem also with, that's my Renaults,
Yeah.
that affects my hands and feet. A little bit harder for me to keep my balance because I can't feel my toes and my hands. I can lock my fingers in place, but then I can't move them. I have to touch them on something to get them to unlock. That's just like the craziest thing. Folks, these are driving skills right here. I would imagine he could probably pick up a penny off of the ground with that. He's so good with it. I let their owner give a shout out on my video. I like to do that.
Yeah.
It encourages local businesses and gets the information out there of who's available for what. Woo, that wind's picking up. I'm gonna have to keep my hand on my phone to keep it from getting broke. I gotta tell you though, and I'll say this to everybody listening out there, I am so encouraged about comments about people liking my videos and all and bringing information to the people of Loganville. It is so encouraging. That's one of the things that helps me stay going, is to know that this is something that is needed in our town, to have information out there about what's going on. People know what goes on out on the roads, but only if they're driving and they see it themselves. They don't really get how many accidents are actually happening, one right after the other, in all these surrounding communities. The police and the firefighters, they stay busy all the time. There's always something going on that requires
We're taking a break.
them. So I guess we're gonna have a break here, so we're gonna cut this, and y'all remember, be safe out there, be good to one another, do something kind for somebody, and y'all have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all on the next one.